Hi Collective, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So it's going to be a tarot reading that I'm doing for the current energies, right? So we're going to take a look and see here. Hopefully the TV is not too loud for you guys. Let's see. I did a very beautiful Akashic tarot reading, but it's not for everybody. But this is my next reading after, so it could go together. If you feel guided, you might want to take a look, but just so you know, it will not be for everybody. So Source, we're going to tap in more, see what messages are coming across. I'm splitting the deck on 3 of Swords and 9 of Cups. So this is somebody that, let me do that shuffle. There's a heartbreak, a letting go, a loss that needs to occur here, but you're in this energy of 9 of Cups, so you're headed towards your wish fulfillment, and that's in fact why you're going towards it. All right, I'm gonna turn it down. You can just turn it down a little, baby. Sorry about that. Sometimes the songs get a bit loud. Okay. So, Knight of Staffs and the Moon, right? So there could be fast forward movement, secrets, illusions, things coming out. Yeah, there's a Devil here, so there could be some hidden deception or some trickster energy. Let me see, baby. There could be some trickster energy, something that you're not seeing, or maybe you're aware of it, okay? And you're, let me see it. And they're calling judgment. Either divine source, you have to bring it to me. Divine source and spirit are calling judgment, or you are. But it looks like there's 2 of Cups here. So there is, baby, it's not on the camera. So there is a divine lover here, okay? With 2 of Cups, and that's also the choice of a lover. With the Chariot here, you know, this is Cancer's major. It's been coming out a lot, but it doesn't have to be. This could literally be just movement. Forward movement, travel, change, taking charge and control of your life. There could be some sort of movement that's required here. We've got the Tower here. So things are going to be happening really fast, right? Really rapidly. I think it's resetting. You have to wait just a minute. There's strength that's needed here, and there's going to need to be healing here with the 4 of Swords. But there is going to be a new foundation that is going to be available. Alright, hold on guys, let me get this logged in for her. And there's definitely options. I'm seeing 7 of Cups. And something, you said my voice keeps going up and down. So there's something to do with options, something to do with, something to do with the throat chakra. Communications is needing to be had here for sure. Maybe that's where judgment's needed, because it's like, you know, clearly it looks like, you know, a choice, a decision, okay, that needs to be made, and it requires somebody expressing their opinions. their feelings, what they want, what they don't want. Once there's an ending, there's a new beginning. You know, you often have to let something go for something new. Six of Swords. Somebody's definitely moving away. And this Nine of Coins, they're more than enough, like, financially able to do this. Nine of Swords, it's like somebody's trying to stop them from leaving, stopping them from going. And I've called this up before in this deck. The Six of Swords, there's swords sticking out of the boat, like somebody's been trying to sink that boat, trying to stop it. But it's floating higher than those swords because you're being lifted up, you're being elevated. And that's what I was getting, is somebody's being elevated, right, to rise up. And that's what I need to let go of some situations here. And we've got 2 sevens here. I got 2 sevens yesterday, the exact same cards with this deck, I believe. You could be seeing sevens. I say this is the year of sevens. We're in a 7 year. This is the year of luck, I meant to say. Well, I guess it is a year of sevens, but 7 of coins, 7 of cups. There's multiple options. Patience. Look! 7 of swords on the bottom. That is 3 sevens, guys. 7, 7, 7. You can't make it up. We're in a universal year of a 7 in numerology. You had all the numbers together if you didn't know. 2, 0, 2, 3 is what? It's a 7 year. 7 is about luck and abundance and expansion and all of that. And 7:07 on the clock as I say that. I love all the synchronicities. Last year, we were in a year of a 6, right? And it was about balance. So it was about a lot of things closing out that were not fair. But there's like a waiting, right? There's a waiting cycle that needs to happen. And you got to work with cosmic events, astrological events, things like that. See, officially, this is the closing out of our zodiac year. We're in Pisces season, okay? So the official start of our lunar year is coming, right? With the spring equinox, with Aries. So then we're officially in the new beginning of this new year in the vibration of a 7. So see, there's been this culmination that I feel happens at the end of a lot. Let me explain this. All right, so it's just like the end of the year. Everybody's got like those resolutions, and they're like, all right, we're going to be closing out things because this is a new year that's coming. So you really feel empowered to make changes, close up things because you want a fresh new beginning. So you already have that mindset at the beginning of the year, right? And that's why it gets stronger and it intensifies January and February, and everybody feels as though it's because it's the beginning of the year and you've started these routines or whatever, and you're starting to get empowered, and you're starting to see action and change. No, yeah, there is that. But it's also because you're officially feeling that you're getting a lot of the realizations, a lot of the cycles are starting to close out, whether you initiated them or not. And it's like now that they're starting to close out, some of you just kind of go with it. Well, that clearly isn't working for me anymore, so I'm going to let it go. And then that empowers you to go towards a new path. But for a lot of you, it's like it's cycling out because it's meant to be. Because when we reach Pisces season, we're very spiritual and we're really connecting with our intuition, our feelings, our emotions. We're really taking account into what we want, what we desire. And then when we reach Aries season, there's that action to take leadership, charge, and control, right? But it's like we've already been in this Pisces season. A lot of us are reflecting. A lot of secrets are coming to light. A lot of things that you only seen one way, now you're seeing it in other ways. So you're getting kind of more information to close out these situations. A lot of you are realizing these karmic cycles, loops, patterns now, and are closing them out. But it all has to do with, a lot of it is the astrological events that are going on in the cosmos, things like that, and that we're feeling, because we really are made up of the sun, the moon, and all the stars, and we really work very intricate with the universal energies. And that's what's so beautiful about Pisces season, is a lot of people are really in their energy of listening to their soul's calling, their higher calling, their intuition, whether they realize it or not, because of the influence of being in the strongest spiritual sign of the zodiac. It just comes out. So anyways, do you see what I mean? Like, there's always like a big like purging, clearing out at the end. So basically, to me, that is what's happening. This big closing out at the end of the year, end of the lunar year, right? And we've got this new beginning that is starting. So anyway, what I'm getting at is that, so it was like a balancing out was supposed to happen. So if you notice, a lot of things last year, and I was even calling it, and I was even saying, like, as a kid, I told my boyfriend, I had said, like, watch all the sports teams, the ones that don't normally win, that put in a lot of, time, energy, whatever, they're going to be winning this year. I was like, so you probably shouldn't be betting on, like, your teams that normally win and all of that. It's going to be the ones that often are not. And I just knew, like, I could just... whenever a situation, it's like the people were getting a lot more luck and a lot more things that, it's like the people that were always counted out were going to be counted in and things like that. And that's still going to be carrying over. But if you notice a lot of things last year, it was like the ones that a lot of people were getting the chances, or were getting their karmic justice that hadn't always gotten it. Because it's time for the scales to balance out. It's like the big karma wheel's turning, and it's like all those people that have been on top, it's time for them to come down, and it's the ones that are down the bottom to come back up, right? So really, that's what's been happening. But a lot of it's because it's laws of attraction. It's meant to happen that way, right? And I'm sure lots of people could argue with what I say. I'm just saying I know off of what I feel that it was the time. And some of those things, it's like when you're really in tune to universal energies, like that's how you know. It's like when people do things that are wrong and take advantage of my time, my kindness, things like that. Like, I don't get mad at them. I know that karma's going to take care of it. I know that it'll come back around, and just wish them healing and love and light, because I don't want to project anything other than that. And that they'll see what they, sometimes they'll say, I'll amplify you to know when your karma comes that it was for this. So something like that. Like I want them to be known that when the karma comes down upon them for what they did, that they remember this moment, things like that. What I'm getting at is that there's, it was a big thing of leveling out. Okay. So I'm not saying everything was taken care of, but a lot of things were 1300. Because now this is a year where a lot of blessings come in. So for the ones that, a lot of it's like people were getting showed in front of their enemies a lot of last year is what I needed to say. But now this is going to be the year where it's like there's a lot of silent blessings. There's going to be a lot of blessings coming in where you don't know how or where or what or how they found you, how they came in. It's going to be a lot of these are like heavenly sent. It's like the blessings that are coming in this year. In the year of a 7, that's why it's all like serendipity, luck bonnets. They're not the ones where people are like, it's not like earned karma, I guess. Well, it is, but it's more like you're getting your karma then some. You're getting like what's being heavenly sent to you for your good karma. So it's like for a lot of you, it's like, yeah, this is going to be a year of like rapid manifestation. It's like the chosen, they're being rose up. I don't know how to say it. The chosen are being elevated for damn sure this year. And people are going to know that they were elevated. They're going to know that, oh my gosh, like God just touched that. God lifted them up. There's no way that they could have attained that. It's going to be so profound that you're going to know that there was divine intervention. See, that's what's so beautiful about this year. And I hope I'm explaining that very well. Sometimes I know exactly what's going on, but to put it into words, to try to explain to you what is going on with the visions, with the knowledge, with the downloads that I'm receiving, to try to translate them to you. Sometimes I struggle with that a little bit because I want to make sure that it could be understood. And it took over in this message, like in this reading, like I don't even know where I was going. Oh, well, it makes sense because I did this tarot reading off of the Akashic Tarot, and the Akashic Tarot was talking about an initiation that was happening. Like I said, it might not be for everybody, but it might be neat to take a look at, because there are 4 very special chosen ones that are being initiated in at this time. Now, there could be more, but maybe the 4 that I'm talking about are the ones that are going to be guided to that reading. But there's 4 that are definitely being risen. Why am I having trouble with that word? Risen. They're being elevated by God, divine source. It's time. Anyway, all the chosen are rising. We're elevating. But what I mean is that there are 4 very important people that have very significant life paths, life purposes. So they're basically stepping into their purpose, to their roles, and it's going to activate and align many others. It's kind of like it's the leaders. There's a few of the leaders that are being called to step forward for the others to follow. There we go. Got it. All right. So that is what is what's happening, right? So which is so beautiful is that it's a triggering of chain events too. And so much luck and abundance that it's going to be very triggering. It's going to be very inspiring. It's really ushering in a lot of the new energy, the ascensions that are taking over. So I don't even know where I was except showing you like all those 7s. Like I keep seeing like 7, 7, 7, 7. Like I'm seeing them everywhere. Like I normally see Uber and Lyft drivers everywhere, but lately I've noticed I keep seeing the taxis. I don't know if they're like that everywhere, but where I'm at in Florida, they're 777 is the company, so it's all 7. So I see the taxis with all the 7s, right? And 1707 as I say that. So see, it's confirmation that in 17 is coming up. Let's wait for it. All these 7s are so significant. There it is. So it's something to do with these 7s. And it's like, look, abundance. It's just like, what do you always see when they portray like a jackpot winning or the machines, right? You'll see 777 jackpot winning. Like literally there's going to be a lot of those, like jackpot winnings, like these things that happen where it's going to be so beautiful. It's like you're going to know that it just wasn't like there's luck and abundance, but I just can't even fathom to explain to you how it's divinely orchestrated, right? It's like some of the people that are going to be getting like these massive amounts of money and abundance, the things that they're going to be doing with them, right? It's like when you see what they're going to be building and creating, you're going to know that it's like that was gifted to them by God, divine source, to create exactly what they're doing. And it's going to be so profound that it's going to trigger so many to be, wow, I want in. I want to know. I want to be a part of this. I want to, and it's going to trigger like massive awakenings and ascensions, because it has to do with the new age, the new world, and of love and light, and it's so beautiful. And I wish I could explain a lot more, but this is YouTube. So and we all know, or I don't know if you guys know, but all this in the spiritual community, we know that things are first created in the 5D. It's created in the 5D before it's brought down to 3D, because it's kind of like your way of getting permission. It's like all of the things that I'm going to be building and I'm going to be doing, I've already went to God, divine source, with my plans, with my dreams, that, I've manifested them, I have journaled them, I've written them down, I've meditated on them, I've talked with them, I have pleaded and put all of my projections and my prayers into everything that I wanted to build and create. And I have, and they've been, and you, as you're a co-creator, you know that you work with divine God source. And so anyways, it's so beautiful that this is going to be the year. And not just for us that are going to be creating this too, it's for everybody to see. Okay, it's like, this is such a beautiful time. It's like everybody really like signed up or wanted to be here, whether you're here serving out a mission, or you are clearing karmic debt, or you're helping with the world. Being here at this time is so beautiful, because you're going to see the shift. You basically get to see how this world was really to be, because Earth is resetting, and we're all part of this. And that's what I mean, is it's just so beautiful that it's going to be. I mean, what is happening? You know, just to be here it's going to be a chain reaction of things, and I'm very, very excited. So I don't know, this reading definitely took over. A lot of you might not understand it, but those of you that do understand it, you'll know it, that it's for you, that you are definitely a part of this. So I don't know, I guess they wanted some more channeled messages to come out other than the tarot. So yeah, but just to have the strength. Yeah, I was told I don't need to get back into the tarot. So I'm going to leave this reading here. I'm sending love and light to all of you. Definitely feel free to watch whatever you feel guided to. There's definitely going to be more readings. These are just some channel messages that they wanted to come out along with that message. So, alright guys, love and light to all of you. Bye.